sunshine over Sabina Park with Dennis outside the off stump, and Glenn leaves that alone. Giving himself some time is Glenn and Carlos Brown. So it's Dennis again to Glenn outside the off stump. Nice bounce, nice carry, and through to wicketkeeper Thomas. No chance of a run. They're operating from in this, the fifth match of the Dream 11 T10 cricket competition. A full delivery from Parnell, hit hard to mid-off. Kenner Lewis got his frame behind the stumps. And a loud appeal. Umpire Throttles at the top of his mark. Full this time to Morris, who is filing the man at extra cover. But they scamper home for a single, and the first run off the bat in this match goes to Romain Morris and the Surrey and Boy Stone. As this is short from Parnell. Glenn is a Melbourne man. Parnell is also from Melbourne, and it's Captain Jermaine Blackwood. Is that first slip as Glenn is helping this over fine leg, short fine leg that is, and one bounce into the north stand for 4. The first boundary of the contest. It goes to Captain Javel Glenn and the Surrey Royals today. Also play the first game. And Dennis again. This one is smashed back past the umpire, past the stumps, and into the boundary for 4. That was hit hard by Romain Morris, and has been showing the signs that he wants to hit the ball through the... So far, the Surrey Royals, they are 12 for 1 with Dennis, as Morris makes an advance towards the fast bowler. And almost as if he sensed what was happening, bowl it wider than normal, and there's no chance.
I think it's important, because if he gets a top edge on to one of these, it's going to go in no man's land.
Indeed, as Dennis bowls again, full of delivery in length, goes to Jermaine Blackwood at mid-wicket. He misfields, and with the field being relaxed, allowed for that Kenner Lewis to come around and do the fielding at long on.
Destructive yesterday, and I think somebody else has to take up that.
And that should be a no ball. Is called. So now Morris will have the opportunity to maximize from this next ball from Andre Dennis. Was probably trying.
He has to come full based on how the field is set. He has to come full.
And he goes full and smashes it. Does Morris? It goes straight to mid wicket. And Jermaine Blackwood must be satisfied with that outcome from the free hit. Only a single dominating so far. 6 conceded by the Surrey Kings as Glenn is beaten outside the off stump. That's a beautiful delivery from Andre Dennis to end over number 3. At the end of need to get a move on now at 20 for 1 inside over number 4. As Glenn is beaten, there's a loud appeal. Seems as if he came off the thigh pad. He was late on that delivery towards the offside. The ball was way down the leg side prior to. Edwards again to Glenn, who is charging and misses. Ball smashes him into the pad. And another dot ball. They're really struggling here. Their timing is off.
Side.
And especially the ball angling into him. The third man comes up now as Edwards is over the stumps and bowls to Glenn. A shout of catch him. Seems as if it carried to Edwards. He looks at his hands. Not a thorough inspection. Seems as if there's a chance. He continues to cricket club. So a longer hit to the leg side. And McCarthy is going to be spinning the ball away from Morris, who is hitting this straight back past McCarthy. Past his left shoulder and into the boundary for 4. I think the mid-on was the long on was a little bit too wide.
If there is any turn.
McCarthy again to Morris. No timing. 2 deliveries, 4 runs conceded, 25 for 1. Stifling effort so far. As he's bowled now, Romain Morris. A big heave-ho. Nowhere close to the pitch of the ball. Andre McCarthy strikes. The third Royal who's playing in the CPL as well, so loads of experience in the Dubai T10. So McCarthy to Pete Salmon, who is getting the edge. The ball beats Romario Edwards with a dive, and he goes into the boundary now for 4. A lot of anguish on the faces of the Surrey Kings, but I think Edwards did it.
Of the players who are coming up through the ranks, as you would say. Here is Royal to Glenn, and Glenn is banging that one, not timing it. team. And you can see Glenn making the adjustment. He's outside off stump now, but he's also depositing that one into the George Headley stand. 6 runs, beautifully played and calculated risk there from Javel Glenn, and very well played. 39 for the loss of 2. I definitely think it has to be pace off, It's pace on, it's a wide delivery, it's a poor delivery, it's a horrible delivery. That will go for 5 wides. 44, the score now moves up to for 2, and a shouts of boo. We're going around the Glen.
Go. In 10 from Royal, from Glen is showing what can be done.
Now that's
and the shorter side as well of the ground.
with the pace bowlers. He's not struggling at all. No, he looks to fight this one away. He was in the slot. He had to go probably over long off.
Change the course of the dynamics of the game as well.
That's one bounce over cover. Beautiful shot from Glenn. And he's going not just mid-wicket, not just wide long on, but
Goes straight or he goes wide again, but if he
and
goes
shouts
wide,
of 6 from the stands. Will it be 6? Will it be 6? It's right up in the block hole, and it's anti-climax end to what would have been his bowling. Yep.
the strength.
That third over of power play makes for some interesting context. That's one is peel away down to wide third man. They'll come back for the second, and they'll get it easily. Is Pete Salmon moves him to 7, and the total.
Maureen Williams is also from the St. Catherine Cricket Club.
Shouts of catch it there on the bounce. There's a chance for a run out at the non-strikers, and brilliant work, absolutely brilliant there at backward point. A direct hit, that's what the doctor ordered, and that's what he delivered. Very Carlos Brown run out without facing a ball. 56 for the loss of 4 wickets. Brilliant.
Over has to be the power play over for the Royals, even as Malik Thompson joined Pete Salmon.
Oh, that's hit hard. That's in the air. Will we see good feeling here on this occasion? No. Unfortunately, that one dying on Kennar Lewis at the long off boundary. Dive was in. He's congratulated by his teammates. But you think that one was 8, the 7th over. Williams runs away. Courtney Walsh and he is in. That's a beautiful delivery right up in the block hole. Can't do much with that. Is Pete Salmon. Examine his bat.
And with the field, he has to be full actually, with long off, long on back on the boundary.
He's muscling that one out to deep cover. Will they go for 2? Yes, they should. The chance is definitely on for 2. They'll get it very easily. And with that, the total now moves to 60 for 4. Not timing these ones.
Bowling his second over, and this could be the over that someone takes
3
on.
fielders patrolling that leg side boundary. Oh, they'll go through. There'll definitely be a run out here. Oh no, very unfortunate. There was Thompson who was calling, but Pete Salmon will be ensuring that they get probably 40 or 50. And he's muscling that one straight to mid-wicket. And the catch is taken. And the finger goes up. And now we probably think that this work of getting Ethan Leslie, member of the JDF. Oh, it's peeling one. That one off there. It's going to run away into the boundary for 4. Short boundary there. 4 runs. And 4 welcome runs there.
The team, along with Pete Salmon and a couple of others who have gone on to play for the country.
And this one is in the air. There's the keeper who's going after that. There's also Edwards who makes a gallant effort at that one. Very good effort there from Romario Edwards. They'll come back for the 3rd one. There's a chance of a run out, and who looks to be McCarthy. That's his 2nd. Oh, what a Royals. Number 9 on his back is Parnell Francis. That one has rattled Francis, and the struggle continues here, Jerome.
Yeah.
It probably has to be full and straight. Not down there, that's down the leg side. Here's a shot, and he's given the dreaded finger of umpire Jacqueline Walters goes up. And a very potent.
Has to get somebody else in.
Oh, that one is muscled over mid-off. It's running away pretty close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary for the loss of 4. And I heard some shouts of no. He's on. He faces up to Parnell. And let's crashing that one out to the cover point boundary. They should be looking for 2. There's a huge boundary out there. And Leslie marches back for the second run. And with that now the total will move to 90 for the loss of.
Leslie to ball to Kennard Lewis. Chasing 91 and no ball, but Lewis didn't need a second invitation. He smashed it into the George Headley stand. Over pitch delivery from Leslie. And that's in the bread and butter for Ken overs. As Leslie passes umpire Jacqueline Williams. Bowls a slower delivery, another no ball signal by Williams. And Leslie looks around in dismay as they scamper home for 2, leg by, but I guess the no ball brings it up to 3. Leslie,
they need some early wickets, a very dynamic opening.
Diminutive figure in Blackwood takes strike, and that's a beauty from Leslie. 12 without loss. 3 deliveries gone in the innings as Leslie bowls to Blackwood, who is opening up, giving himself room, and squirts it over third man for 6. It's not your most conventional way of getting a shot over third man. Wanted. And this is high in the air. Shouts of catch him. It takes the outside edge and flies over third man for 6 again. I think he was deceived again, Jermaine Black.
Man for 6.
Captaincy, I'd put it down to. As Leslie down the leg side. That's wayward, and the wicket keeper doesn't help him. The game is almost going away from the Royals in this over. 5 wides takes the score up to 30. I blame captaincy just now before he ran in, but
from Leslie trying to get close to the batsman, but just pushing the ball down the leg side. Another no ball.
Yeah, and this is poor. This is bad from Leighton Leslie. It's 32 now without loss. And still a delivery to come in this, the first over. Free hit. Indeed. Leslie steams in to Lewis, a slower delivery. Hammers it into his pad. He finally gets out of the first over, and the end of over number 1. It is third. Should be. Nicholas Gordon to Blackwood, who is hitting that straight back over the bowler's head for 6. If there was ever a shot to describe Jermaine Blackwood, that's his shot. It's Test cricket, T20 cricket.
Back of a lane probably is
away for him. Gordon, full again to Blackwood, is screaming that to the left of the man at long off. He can't get there. Well, he does in the end. But he goes into the boundary for 4 regardless. That was sweet. Over pitched again from Nicholas Gordon.
Adjustment pretty soon.
Definitely.
Probably too late.
Nicholas Gordon. Short, and Blackwood backs away and crashes it inside out as it trickles into the offside boundary for 4. And they're really toying with the field now is Jermaine Blackwood and Kennard Lewis. And Blackwood using
off era, and he's peppering that era, Jerome, peppering it.
He is. Full again, beats him for pace. And that was lucky for Jermaine Blackwood. He was trying to whip that through.
This version of cricket pretty new to much of these players.
Yeah, Gordon bowls though. Blackwood is slapping that into the top tier of the north stand. It was full, and he gave it everything in his might. He get things rolling. Francis around the wicket to Lewis. This is high in the air. Shouts of catch him, but only the people under the tent will do so. Not a player on the field. It's another 6. Second. Both of them are aggressive. Went to the same high school. Almost technical. Blackwood opens up the offside, but is beaten by Francis. Quite slippery operation.
Forward to Francis, showing good composure here.
Under a lot of pressure as well. As the power of Lewis is on show as he hammers that. Backward of square for 6. 3 scoring shots. 3 maximums. Long off and long on. The 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. A full delivery from Pete Salmon. It's drilled out to mid-wicket. Should get to the boundary soon. It does. First ball, third over power play goes to 4 for Germany. Only 19 balls bowled. 70 runs conceded. As Blackwood is cracking that. Almost taking Kerry Scott out the way. And it rushes into the long off boundary for 4.
The rapidness.
Of the half century. He's cracking that to mid-off and beats the man at mid-off. He got to him too quickly. Looks like Nicholson Gordon couldn't get his body down in time.
Side here at Sabayana Park. So I think the bet is definitely on.
Full delivery. And a chance for a run out. Everything is going bad for the Surrey Royals. Morris misses an opportunity from 6.1 overs. Full delivery from someone. It goes down to long on and taken comfortably in the end. And there is little or no emotion shown by the Surrey. O'Hara approaches Williams, the umpire, and beats McCarthy with a lift.
Rise that extra bounce. There's something in the pitch for the faster bowlers.
O'Hara short and it's high on the bat. Chance for mid-wicket and Ryan Francis obliges. Takes a catch. McCarthy goes for a duck.
I think he was under no pressure. But I think Lewis will do the job.
This is hit high in the air. Out the half
Or
of the
probably
bat.
not.
Glenn gets around and drops it. 3 opportunities at it. It was in the air for an eternity. And he missed the opportunity. Should have taken that. Glenn had enough time. Lewis gets a lot.
Would have gotten his second wicket.
Deserves it actually. Seems to be bowling with a plan, but that's gone out to South Camp Road. It was short, and it was smashed by Kenner Lewis. It goes all the way for 6. Pete Salmon, as Orion Williams just strokes that one down to log on, and scores are now even at. And now the Kings, none at all, as that one is fired down the leg side. And that will be the end of the match, as a 5 wides brings the end of a calamitous day for the Surrey Royals. They were poor with bat in hand, and they were horrible with ball.